Right, this is a Dell Inspiron 7000. I've started the removal of the screen following the instructions for the 7070 or 7050. The thing to bear in mind with this is the screen is held in by two things. One is the surround, which is very easy to remove. Basically, you put your finger or something in, possibly a plastic knife, just in the edge, just to prise it open, and then gradually work your way round the edge, and very slowly just ease it away, and it comes away. There aren't any screws on, what is it, the bevel or whatever it's called, which will show you the screen. So you've then got the screen stuck, and it's not screwed down, it's stuck down onto the lid. So all you have to do is, now I've done this already, you'll see little black tape, a little bit of black tape just stuck at the very bottom. I can't quite get to it now, but I can assure you, there we go. This is a handheld camera. Both sides, one side, and then you can just make out the other side. There, that's already been done. At the back of this, there is double-sided sticky tape, and you can either release it by pulling the tape here, or from the top just gradually easing it away. And obviously I've done it very, very slowly to reveal the screen. This is the tape running down the side, which otherwise holds the screen on. No screws. Stuck on the back is the lead that runs to the webcam, and that was originally stuck onto the back of the screen. So the screen is now, it's still attached to the computer, and we've got the connector. Now the connector, when they say is it left or right, clearly it's when you're looking from the rear. So this is, the connector is on the right of this screen, though from where I'm standing it looks like it's on the left. Right, in the absence of a clear desk or workspace, basically I just use a piece of hardboard on top of an ironing board. I did take out the back of the computer. That seems to be unnecessary, but I've made sure that the screws are safe in a jewellery box, and we also have the little units that go in here just taken to one side. I don't think that's necessary, so it would mostly be a case of take the screen out without taking the back off. The only concern is these bits just here, it's a bit dark, it can be a bit difficult easing the cover off with those in position. So let's just see how it goes back in place. I received, I've not opened it yet, so I got the screen next day, special delivery, and if we would like to open it, you've got a knife there, or a scrapey thing, so if you just do here's my assistant. So we can see how it's packed. Well, very happy with the way it was packed. This is obviously, of course, from again you know, good packing. And if you can just take it out of the wrapper there, and we'll just make sure, before we do that, we'll just make sure everything looks exactly the same. So we can see we've got the connector, pardon my fingers, which is exactly the same as the other connector. The other side we've got the little bit of circuit board, so it all looks good. Great. So if you want to take that out, right, we've just had a quick look at the connector, and there's a little bit of sticky to hold the connector in, so just disconnect that, and that releases, that means we should be able to just pull that apart. Do you want to just pull that apart?
From here?
Yeah. You might have to just, here we are. So once it's out, it's held in by this little levery thing here, held onto the back of the, that goes on the back of the connector.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Old one.
we have the old one being taken out, taken away. There's really nothing to it. And the new one being put on. Just rested to start with. You're going to reconnect it?
So this
I'm just going to put a bit of torchlight on as well. Oh, it's too blue. Take the blue away.
There we go. And then it should sort of just push in. And then this clip just needs to clip over, I think. One, two.
Good, and then stick it down. Now, theoretically, because we've not actually taken the battery out, we should be able to just push that back into, roughly into place, so just lean it against the back of the screen. And switch on, just see what happens. Hey!
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Right. So we can thank laptoplcdscreen.co.uk. Thank you very much for a very quick and efficient service. And hopefully that this will help other people choosing what screen and fitting it themselves. The next thing is I will just disconnect, I will just switch off, and we'll stick it back in properly in place. So do you want to just keep filming? And if you just film at the top, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, well, we'll switch off first. Is that, yeah, switch off. Make sure it's in the right place, so really pushed up tight there. So we want to just show that's going in there, all the way in, all lined up, all pushed in. And unfortunately, oh well, I didn't leave the here we are. and there's a protective. You get it?
Yeah.
There's a protective cover. I didn't notice that, which is very handy. I'm just going to take it off just for a moment because that's it. Hold on, got to go in just right. That's it. Don't touch that. Okay, I'm not going to touch that. So that all looks to be in the right position. Nice and tightly up there. So I'm going to now pull off the protective screen, because I don't think that will come off so easily when I put the cover on. So I've pulled the protective screen off. I'm now going to move this and push it in. I think we'll do it from, just push those in there, that in there, out the way. I'm going to guess those two little plastic things which cover the hinges go on afterwards, because they seemed to be that seemed to work better. And there we go. Click, click, click. That all seems okay. That's good so far. Or just that's it. Put it down like that, and we'll just see about those two clippy things. I think they look which way round? I think it's that way round. Or is it? So, it looks like it clips to the screen rather than the base. Okay, so which way round? There we are. Clip. Oh, is it a clip break or a clip? It worked. I think it's going to go that way round because
doesn't look right. Oh, maybe it does. Actually, no, I think you're right.
So let's
I have a feeling it does kind of go like that. Yeah.
There we are. Done. So just to reinforce, those the sticky out tabs are underneath. Okay, let's just do that. Bring it round, see what it looks like that. Oh.
It just needs to pop in, doesn't it?
Yeah, that one's popped in okay. Let's just see what the problem. It did look like it was slightly out of. One of them's broken off. I don't think that's the biggest problem in the world.
Nah.
There we are.
Oh, yeah, it's nice.
So, nice. And we open it. And it works. Brilliant.
Lift off.
So, I'm just going to close it again. Now, what I did following other instructions was I took the base off, which I didn't need to do. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to screw these screws in. These don't fall out, they're fixed. And then I've got 4 screws at the bottom which are in here. Off